Let's not blame Brexit voters for Vladimir Putin's game plan. My name's Mike Cashman. Please subscribe to the channel. Britannia Waves the Rules. I want to pull out two key messages. So this book, Shadow State by Luke Harding, I do thoroughly recommend, and it does join the dots very well on a number of topics, but including the role that Russian interference played in the Brexit referendum. That's one message. The other one is that we didn't know anything about that at the time, or very few people did. There had been Russian interference in a Dutch referendum on the EU trade deal with Ukraine, which was not binding. And so it was possible to see that things were stirring. But most of us, certainly as far as I was concerned, most of us had no idea of the scale of interference. But I do recommend this book, and it explains Aaron Banks and Andy Wigmore meeting Alexander Yakovenko, the Russian ambassador to the UK, and Alexander Udod, who was an assistant spy. Banks and Wigmore were questioned by Select Committee. They admitted lying as part of the campaign. What we do know is that some very special deals were offered to Banks and Wigmore, that there was in British terms, a big donation of £8.4 million to leave.eu, supposedly directly from Aaron Banks, but suspicions as to the source. And they were both invited to the well, as it turned out, the Brexit leaving party. Alexander Udod did turn up. Yakovenko had gone back to Russia by then. And as Farage and friends celebrated Independence Day, Yakovenko later told friends that his time as ambassador in London was a triumph. He had smashed the Brits to the ground. It will be a long time before they rise again, he reportedly told a fellow diplomat. I've also heard the quote, Britain humiliated and weakened, mission accomplished, the view from the Russian embassy. So we know that Russia sought to weaken Britain by Brexit. I suspect Boris Johnson knew that very well, hence his concern to suppress the report on interference with the referendum, which he wouldn't have published before the 2019 election. We do know lots about that now. We didn't know it then. Certainly I wasn't aware. And people who may have voted Brexit in good faith because they felt that was the best thing for the UK were not aware that they were acting in the way that Vladimir Putin wanted in order to weaken Europe, weaken its ability to respond to him. So after he'd tried out invading Ukraine in Crimea, he wanted weakened opposition when he came to make the major play for Ukraine. As I say, in terms of Brexit, for Putin, mission accomplished. But we didn't know that at the time. I'm Mike Cashman. Please subscribe to the channel. Britannia Waves the Rules.